Yeah, I come here often. I've caught some of my biggest fish out at this lake. It's just very peaceful being here. Just being outdoors is more my happy place. I've always played sports. I had plans of going to college and playing football and just trying to get my name out there, and we had a great team, probably the best I've ever seen. We got 4 games in and I just took one wrong step like this and I heard a pop and tore my ACL.
Then I felt like his world was coming to a screeching halt, because football was everything. Not realizing.
I was here in the kitchen when my mom pointed out that I had a lump on the left side of my neck. Gradually, it started getting bigger and bigger.
The pediatrician's office was calling me back saying, you have to go to pediatric oncology. Golisano Children's was calling us saying, when can you be here? You never think I'm going to have to take my kid to the pediatric cancer wing of the hospital. Getting in the elevator with him, pushing the button to that floor. That's your worst nightmare.
I first met Maddox and his parents when he had a small lymph node in his neck, and he eventually went on to have a lymph node biopsy completed a couple days after I met him.
The surgeon had left us a voicemail confirming that it was in fact lymphoma. And I said, we don't know how to break this to our kid.
I'll tell you, we got right on the phone and Dr. Annalena spoke with us all.
And we talked about the implications of Hodgkin lymphoma and sort of the next steps forward.
He's a really good person. It takes a lot for somebody to give away their Saturday just to talk to somebody about their diagnosis.
He sort of put his head down and wanted to just go through all of his treatments kind of as quickly, I would say, as he could.
The treatment itself, it's rough. It's not easy. And I lost my hair. That was kind of... That was kind of one of the hardest parts, because then it's really happening, A lot of people think it's just like you go in for your injection, you sit there alone in a room, do nothing, get your injection and leave. At Golisano, it was a lot more than that. I've never met so many people that work such a hard job that keep a smile on their face.
It's so important for a pediatric cancer patient and his or her family to really connect with their oncologists, their nurse practitioners, their nurses, and their medical team.
Yeah, everyone, they were like family there. Like they were like friends. They'd come in and see me and laugh and talk and bringing me extra food. So
we love our children and families, and we really do think of them as our kids. Our providers are so devoted to our kids. They really get excellent care here.
Seeing their resilience every day when I come in, and kids are smiling still through all of their pain and fears, and I feel like I learn so much from them.
That collaboration and team approach that we have here really makes a difference in how we handle every particular patient individually.
So if a patient's having a really hard time, we know that Make-A-Wish is one of those tools that we can lean on for that patient and family.
A couple of the women who work for Make-A-Wish had come out and met with us.
Like they came here and they sat down on this very couch and we talked, and they were very polite and very nice and asking about every single aspect of my life, what I enjoyed, what I loved, and they tried to kind of form a wish around that. When I was doing chemotherapy, it was hunting season at the same time. Just being one with nature, like it just clears your mind. Like all your stresses go away. You don't have to worry about chemotherapy or like anything.
So he wants to go Alaskan halibut fishing and see wildlife and probably eat some king crab legs.
And it's not just going to Alaska, it's having such a rough time and then being able to go to such a beautiful place after. Like how could you not be happy in this stuff,
Make-A-Wish and some of these goals really help kids to stay right on track with their therapies.
It totally changes their whole demeanor. They are so much more energetic. It gives them a different purpose, something else to focus on.
Cancer is not what defines our patient. It's just a part of their story. And the journeys and experiences through Make-A-Wish are one of those pieces that really build resilience for our patients and their whole family.
If you're allowed that time as a family and to be together and to do something where those worries aren't there, like, it just speaks volumes.
Being positive through a hard time in your life is very important. That's what Make-A-Wish does. They give people that positivity, that happiness, that light at the end of the tunnel.
And we're gonna have this great trip, and he's gonna love every second of it. The memories are gonna be priceless.